It's in terms of like in promoting Malaysian food globally and the perception, I would say that it will be easily accepted by all the people around the world or globally, because it proved already with other food ethnic foods like Chinese, Indian and Thai as well. Yeah, so I mean our food is not much different from theirs. Even so, I mean our food is even more diverse, right? Plenty choices there. So and then I can't see any problem for us to promote our wonderful food globally. I think if you're going to introduce Malaysian food abroad, right, the best thing is not to make it fusion, because you want to show them the truth of Malaysian food, right? Because in Malaysia, yes, I mean you have no problem because all Malaysians should know about Malaysian food well. But for example, like if you want to promote it in UK, America, Australia or New Zealand, the best is not to make it fusion, because they need to know the origins of Malaysian food. Yeah, so that's my opinion anyway. That's how you should promote it. Right, 3 words I would describe Malaysian food. I would say diverse, okay, because we have lots of different selections, and exquisite, yeah, because it's just wonderful for me, and also delicious. Those are the 3 words I would describe Malaysian food. I've got a Facebook and fan page as well, like, and then I've been receiving lots of messages from all these inspiring Malaysian chefs who, I don't know, because I'm surprised like they see me as a role model. That's the thing. Well, in a way, I'm so proud as well. You see, because based on my experience, I know I haven't got experience like 10-15 years, but for 4 years I've gained a lot, and looking back at what I've gained in the last few years, it's just quite overwhelming, because I even surprised myself anyway as well for what I've achieved so far, alhamdulillah. So and for that, all these young chefs, I mean, really look at it. And for me, I'm not the person who likes to keep all this experience myself. I mean, I like to share with them. And then many of them been asking me questions, in relation to their career. So how they want to do their work or in future. So it's very good actually. And in fact, yesterday I was interviewed by NST, the photographer. The name is Sue, and the husband, Chef Zamri, works at Taylor's College. So he keen to invite me to come and do motivational talk to all the students there. So which I'm really looking forward to, because I would like to share my experience with the youngsters like them. I think the biggest obstacle that we've experienced since we opened the restaurant. The first year, right, we struggled to introduce Malaysian food because not many people were aware of that. And the one thing that make it so difficult to promote Malaysian food over there, people over there, they have high expectation in terms of presentation, flavor and everything. Yeah, so it's not like in Malaysia we can have like food semi-warm or something. Yeah, over there it has to be piping hot. So that's how we do it. I mean, we don't put under the heat lamp. Once the the food is ready, we just send it out, so they know that it's been freshly cooked for them. So that kind of expectations that we have to fulfill to make sure that our customers are happy. So that's to meet the target like that, the requirements. Those are one of the obstacles anyway. Apart from try to promote Malaysian food to get them to know about our wonderful food. Okay. Whoa. I do have got a few before, but it's kind of like this slowly disappear. But I did look up at Gordon Ramsay before, but after I met him, I just realized that he's just a human being anyway. So yet another chef, and I think for me, like every single chef have their own style of how doing it. But I think the best, chef or cook has to be my late mom anyway, who I learned a lot from. all the skills, tips, techniques, and everything. So I think no one can beat her when it comes to that, unfortunately. Yep. Okay, right. When people, in terms of expectation, what they want to have at Ning when they first time come to our restaurant, we try to make it when they step into our restaurant, they're gonna feel like mini Malaysia, right? In terms of the custom, hospitality, and the food as well, especially. Yeah. So that's why I make sure that train my staff to make it. I want them to be friendly towards the customers. So make sure that the customers looked after and make sure they really enjoy the food. So overall, try to make it like a mini Malaysia wherever we have in our country, and that's how I represent it in my restaurant. That's probably it sounds a bit ambitious, but could be one of the good plan. I mean, to promote Malaysian food anyway. So, in terms of the perceptions of Malaysian food over there in UK, beef rendang or chicken rendang is doing very well. I think we have to promote that as our signature dish. In terms of the competition, I have to say it's very, very strong and very stiff. Yeah, because with my background, this is my first restaurant, and to make it at the same level as the existing restaurant with a 5-star quality, so we really worked hard for it. So now we are considered as one of the best restaurants in Manchester, which is a good thing. Alhamdulillah for that. And the competition is really, really tough, and to compare with other restaurants. So, but you just have to think forward and make sure that you're ahead of the game. You see, to make it like you come up with strategies how to get the customers to walk into your restaurant. In terms of the personal achievement, I would say it was good for me to be nominated as Chef of the Year award last year. So I didn't win, but I don't think it's time for me to win something like that yet, because I'm still early. 4 years only experience compared to other chefs that have been in business for about 10-15 years anyway. So, but to be put in the same category as the other chef, that's a good privilege. Yeah, very good. For my profile especially. In terms of the setback, you mean like the downside and all that? Running a restaurant is not an easy business. It's a lot of like up and down anyway, so I have to cope with all the stress and everything. So that's something that's a sacrifice that you have to make. Well, you have to deal with in terms of it's not as you put it, like you just have to be strong all the time. Yeah, and then I do allow myself to be low at some point, and that's when my business partner is I would expect him to be strong. So it's a lot that I went through, but alhamdulillah, keep it strong. Yeah. Right, yeah. Alhamdulillah, we've been lucky because we've got many regulars now. We've been there almost 4 years. So in terms of keeping the secret of keeping the customers keep coming, I have to say that first, the food must be top, okay, must be really, really good, and second, the service. So these two things that you really need to make sure that is always good. It's not just good, excellent. That's how I would say it. Yeah. So if you get these two right, and you'll see the same customers will come in all the time. Okay. Assalamualaikum and apa khabar to all the Malaysians, and also hello to the non-Malaysians. My name is Musa, the head chef and co-owner of Ning restaurant, and this year, the year of 2010, I'll be busy promoting Malaysian food together with the Malaysian Kitchen campaign. So I want to make it big in the UK and also want to make it big also in Malaysia with my name. So if you want to follow my movements, you can join my Facebook fan page, Malaysian Chef Musa, or Chef Musa as well. And if you want to read my blog, you can also go to bigboysoven.com to read all about story about my experience, what I've gone through in the UK. Thank you very much.